Actions roar. And for us Sumis, our actions have been speaking volumes for generations. There's a saying in Nagaland that if you want to marry a Sumi man. It's not just folklore or flattery. It's a testament of how our ancestors raised their sons. Sumi men have long been known as true gentlemen, not by accident.
Indian Constitution bo srijak tongo English by hagaba Roman script by Hindi by bo srijak tongo. Bebon sang online no English by porna kya pori mano. Pia sang Jeffro sini mani kok borok no sang English by porna musungo. Sunyani musungo gangke chakma hai. Chakma bo sang tisai shau. Amu bo sanai ke boya. Hasteni montri okra. Puila ke fikung himo I angrana musungo nai pia ba tab ke openly si saka. Amunati Tripura hasteni intellectual lo pelakan chajak dia. Asol mukhang tab se phuno gari siu. Sing mani kok borok by porna musungya. Bible je Bengali by porne Bible Bengali by poriwo. Roman by porne Roman by poriwo. Te Bengali by chin kok borok kok thaini ucharon no saya. Chini Romani script by ke belakan pori tho sub suiti go ucharon go chao. Asuk long pending no omahai ke mane asuk topusha fall no nosto khail mahai tabu Tripura hastio jotoni khaono nangjak chini khorokse montri okra ngai omahai ke saka chakma bosmo sui borok ni se on script no honor nam khaya sim porinani suinani bagai China borok Chinese porio tabu all over world tai bisia tai 5 years ni yaklo pura China borok jotono English kok sanani ngai thangbai na borok English khayo tang global nang thanani kan English kok thai no ma use ma khainai parliament of English by kok sawi debate khlailayo ha jekono jaga debate khlaio pheba amo ngangke phatarni language liya English medium pormakha English medium of Tripura hastio kotor English medium school amokha phatarni kok thebe pori jakliya pheba sing mani kok brok bai sing pornen sinani ke phatarni language omo tamok mani kok lai jodi sino kebuni kharok ani kok bai nange tongkha pheba omo kubai kok ese ang Tiprasa angbo nango Roman script ang Roman script by no porner musungo sinya musungo ani ang je khlaimo Roman script by khlaio abagai Roman script by pornen sinente upcoming generation rong bagai sing global ni kok salai tonglayo gru donglai tonglai a jagao nijini on script srilai nai nijini kok thaino bujina English by engle buji to pori mana nijini on script by bui borok mamana ba suja kok amono tai sana nangya haike kok he ommiya ni kok no je khana ngana ke nangdo to am sayamo kubi kok pheba sing nango tabu chin Tiprajwk rok ni bagai bahaino kono kok Mizu rok kok piro Mizu rok kok piro Mizu rok selaro gya Mizu rok kok piro Mizu bade kebo bosong bai tak Kaijakdi nai Arunachal bo bring thu sela angtho student organization rok Arunachal ni borok bai no ma kaijaknai phatarni mane je hani busabai je tongmai bai no tribe bai no ma kaijakna oino ma kaijage kok pirlayo tabu naga obo Nagaland obo taklai ni Hornbill festival haina hai kok pirphika actually ching chana thanga hangangke Tripura haste oto sing 19 tribes millai Tiprasa kungthai barak ni hinlayo tabo a jagao chin chakma bosong tongo jotono tong kungthai bara Poncho Tripura to sing ala damo joton chaimeno men pasta asono Poncho Tripura haibono sing pura 19 tribe ko silaga pia Nagaland obo borok ni 17 tribes tongai borok kaisa kok salayo Nagamis ni phiaba tabo lotha hindi au hindi sema hindi Sumi hindi borok ni kok thai jotona alada phiaba Nagamis kok salayo je Nagaland no tongai thangnai phainai joton saimano nangge tabo kina ase oma hairokta Nagamis ni amo ang kisa misa manna ba joto tomai ka hamke kisa misa no mano phiaba borok ni taklai khoroksa burui Asukino Hornbill Festival 2025 nunggu mana foreign country ni tourist rok pon to fakia a jaga sini je indigenous games krida tangmo wakawi koldom dangmo wakawi himani rok teng da amrok pon to funugo actually chimuk khalaiya Hornbill Festival hai chini Tiprasa rok khalaiya but success ngai manliya tangi success ngai manliya hangangke Tiprasa rok thangsa kri loge kri amongkha nor joton nugui makana amo chung January ni 7 तारिख दा 8 तारिख को खलाइजाक मनी यांग त्रिपुरी एसोसिएशन बाय YTA बाय फेबो ताबो कमाजाक यांग त्रिपुरी एसोसिएशन के बाक्सा साइसे मान्या ना यांग त्रिपुरी फेस्टिवल बाय ना संसका नर मुति दमान हालक फेस्टिवल बुबाग्राबो खलाइक्या आं बो मानजों फनो वाइसखौ मानजों माया को फेबा आनि बर' रकले थाङै कवरेज बो खलाइक्या जों लाइव चालु खा ताबो सुजराते यांग त्रिपुरी एसोसिएशन बाय लुआइ जिजाक हालक फेस्टिवल आ हालक फेस्टिवल कमाजाक जों गोबां कुं नुगुबानो यूनिटी प्रमो फेस्ट 2005 उमफाइका यूनिटी बोलते थांसा नै स्टेट गवर्नमेंट फान्ड रमा बाय सरकारनि रां बाय गाहाम कन फुनुगै मानखा फेबो चिनि हालक फेस्टिवल नो जों प्रमोट खाइनानि हालक फेस्टिवल ता मंनाय जों तिप्रासारनि बिसिङाव देबरमा दङ जमातिया दङ रियां दङ मुरासिं दङ नोआतिया दङ कलय दङ मुरासिं दङ चिनि तेबो दङ तेबो गोबांखौ चिनी जाति दङ आमनो मिलिलायनो जों हालक फेस्टिवल खलाइलायो चिनी अदफना बरम लाइमानि जतनो जार जार चामुंनो जों फुनुक लाइमानि बुसकाङो फुनुमानि खलाइमानि आमो दङ फेबो तिनिसो जरा अ हालक फेस्टिवल सक्सेस दा ओंखा सक्सेस ओंया तिप्रासानो थांसा खलाइनो बगे हालक फेस्टिवल बो खलाइका फेबो स्टेट गवर्नमेंट गांगे तो बिनि बो आलादा यूनिटी प्रमो फेस्ट आमो जत दफानो तुइनो खलायो स्टेट गवर्नमेंट बो फेबो आमो जे सिकां जोंबो यांग त्रिपुरा एसोसिएशन बाय जों हालक फेस्टिवल खलाइमानि दङ जत दफानो साबनान बगे फेबो जों हालक फेस्टिवल नो जों नुगै मानलिया जों जतनो जार जार प्रोग्राम खलाइजागो आ जार जार चिनि दफा खागै प्रोग्राम खाइमानि जागा गवर्नमेंट बो कंट्रीब्यूशन खलायो रां रो खलाइदि हनै फेबा बाट जे जागा हालक फेस्टिवल खलाइनानि नाङो जों जत तिप्रासारक थांसा ओंगै चिनि कालचार नो जों बुसकां फुनुकलायो रसामु मुसामु मुसालायो चिनि कमाजाक हुइजाक वाथ बक्सक तुइ नबार तिबार बम्बार तुइमा तुइसानो खुलमानि आमर जतनो फुनुक जागो एग्जिबिशन खलाइ फुनुक जागो आ जागाव ओंगे जों कंट्रीब्यूशन मानिया आबगचिनि हालक फेस्टिवल नो जों सक्सेस खलाइमानिया ताबसु जरतिबो यांग त्रिपुरा एसोसिएशन हालक फेस्टिवल नो लुआइ जिनाय रक टंगो जतनो साइमानो फेबा कम लाइथांजा बिसिओ खदा खलाइजाकले 2024 खलाइजाकले 2025 बो खलाइजाकलिया तबो अपकमिंग 2026 खदा खलाइजानो ताबसु जरतै कुनो याप्रिक्रै फेबो जों जाति खागलायै जों खलाइलायो फेबो नागालेनो 25 years लगातार हॉर्नबिल फेस्टिवल खलाइ दङ जत नागा ट्राइब्स 17 ट्राइब्स मिलिवै बरक हॉर्नबिल फेस्टिवल खलाइ बोसोर नायतो गवर्नमेंट बो फान्डुओ बरक नि जत कल्चर जत रिच कल्चर जत इंडिजिनियस नि तमुं चामुं कामुं न पूरा वर्ल्ड नि बरक न आकर्षण खलाइया फुनुगु आमनो न थांसा फेबा जों तामो नुगै मानखा चिनि रक गंके जों जाति सिमिं खागलायो जाति खागै वालायो किसानो कयेकजनानि मिस्टेक इंदि आरे नों जाति नबगे हायना सानाय तामनि साइडनि थांलायो जों नोंनि समायना को थांसा फेबा बुसकां को सिमिं जों थांसा सालायो जाति बाय जाति वालायो दिनै आं आंनि जाखब देब्रम अफिसियेल को नमा साव दिनै मिजोरामनि मिजोबुरि र बुइनि बसंबाय ताकाजिक दिनि कफिरो दिनै अरुणाचलनि बर कफिरो बुइनि बसंबाय तापिर दि ताकाजिक दिनि कार्बि आंलं सं पिरो दिमा हासो सं पिरो दिनै हॉर्नबिल फेस्टिवल बो नागा बुरि रक बासावै बखा क्वार खलाइ निजिनि दफानो कयो चिनि बुरि रक बुइनि बसंबाय ताकाजिक चिनि बसं चिनि नागारक हाय खा क्वार नायथक तंथक माया गनां ताइ गरै नि बर कक पिरो फेबा चिन तिप्राजक बुरि रक कयजन न फाइका कयजन फाइका ओनली कयजन आसि साकांके नों तो बिबा तिरप्राव तो नों साइमनो बिबा तंगि थांनाय डिस्क्रिमिनेशन फेबा तामनि सानाय जार जार हामजांमानो बुखाना तो नारकमानिया नां साकां नंगे आंनो हामिया हामजांनाय नों साकांके नोंना हामिया हामजांनाय हायके जोंचिन तिप्रासारावनो जों बर' तलांनि थांनाय जो जेसे बायफोन काइजाक तो निजिनि कल्चर तो पंना नांगियाब्ले ना निजिनि कल्चर बो तरक बेबाक न कमारक जे तिप्रासानि यारं अमथाय दौर आमो जतनो तरक कमारक आनि कक साना थांमनि का हायसे नागारक बो यूनिटी मानो मिजोरक बो मानो जतनो मानो गंगे why not तिप्रासा का ताम मान्या तिनि तिप्रासानि कक बाय पोरने मानि कक बरक रोमान स्क्रिप्ट बाय पोरनासे गुबुनि बसंसे माना खायो बसि दिसे खाने नों ताम बाय पोरनाय पोरिया फेबो बनि बुसा bo doktor bon besabo doktor bo English ben pori phe bangla bai pori tongya pheba nang tiprasa ko pornani nijini mani ko borok no srinani bagai hingke arokhe mana omno sab sanai sakang ke kebni against kebni against ya na government ni against na kebni bosong ni against ya omo ungka je fundamental rights je ani rights no shekmani ani rights na angtami sine angtami pornai amono mana khaimase khas kaisin tiprajwk buri rogo khas sinani nangka sini young generation upcoming generation sikla te sikli rogo norok khasinani nangka norok sini thinang in future norok kaham ke pori oi srengoi kusugoi tongkhangke amo ni ma baba ni siming profit ya sini tiprasa dofani bo profit nung as a graduate officer angka number 1 TCS officer angka TPS officer angka amo tiprasa ni si profit ni sasung ni profit ya nung UPSC exam ruoi nung IS IPS angka amo tiprasa se profit nin personal profit ya omono no jati omono no sinimu dofani haike drugs tasadi drugs hamya thailam kobor khaitong mayo norok nugui mano am haitang di tini nagalene buri rogo basai shawang ke bus kango tiprasa buri rogo basai shapai di sing kubuni bosong kaijak singchin tiprasa no yakre singkep no kaijak ya ni shapai di selarok sing peng peng ke samani nogo bisirba 95% buri rok no ang hamya saya joto bosong no jekuno ngai pheo baksa tongho upchela tiprasa selarok ko upujok to sekripu tiprasa selarok ko upujok to sekripu nin tiprajwk buri rok doctor pori thango engineer ngi thango a grade ni chakri man thong kubuni bosong kaijak thango nin tiprasa no sini rugya amone tising bo awareness dorkar abage halok festival hai ro amorok no sing biskango tip tuna nango tiprasa festival khlaijago pheba ching amono bo fulfill ke khlaimanya chini rich culture no ching out of state to tlangnani bagi ching saitogo pheba ke krai torogo tini Nagaland ni nainai di bo mai hakao Nagaland beritam saka khani rom taklai ni Hornbill ni festival ni kubini bosong pai ta Kaijakdi a kok piri tongo phiaba chini ro amhai kok sakang ke bo jati ni birudo sini hinjamai sing busle tongsi te kaise sawi de man 2027 of census nani bage already no ngi thanga 2026 le 2027 no se ngi thanga 2027 ni nang census report nainai dita wana misinsa ayasa tiprasa ni bage nang sawi manya fori manya ngke kuno lab kriching keb ni bosono sing nasilya phebchin tiprasa no sing ma tisanai ma kunai chini culture chini tomung samung jotono changma khlainai abagino tini Hornbill festival hai brong ni master blaster pelakeno hit program phebchini halok festival chung halok mane non joton saimano a halok bolte amon thansa amo bochung kangke promote khlai manlaya boi bo tabu chini borong ganang je resap krung boni resamoni kok thai omon angsi kebo kotorya sing buma kaisen busasi jotona ang ni wan chuklayo a jagano tiprasa kisab buskanga agok faile kan keno ei bono kasi di bono kasi gei khibidi bono kasi bono tar hodi a jago sing sognyans sana thanga kubi ko sing bunisi 40 years ni uklogo khota punta je kono jagao chini je choba 40 years advance borok bai sichu abai to tini bangkukno nokjagai phayo hakao Nagaland ni mangkli kisanai.
Words whisper, but actions roar. And for us Sumis, our actions have been speaking volumes for generations. There's a saying in Nagaland that if you want to marry a Sumi man. It's not just folklore or flattery. It's a testament of how our ancestors raised their sons. Sumi men have long been known as true gentlemen, not by accident, but by design. This wasn't taught through lectures or lessons. It was woven into the fabric of daily life. Growing up as a Sumi man's daughter myself, I witnessed this firsthand. My father never saw household work as women's work, whether it was washing dishes, cooking, or cleaning on a Sunday morning. He did it all not as a favor, but as his share of responsibility. He didn't wait to be asked or needed applause. He simply showed up because that's what partnership looked like in my home. And in doing so, he taught me what equality feels like before I even knew the word for it. This wasn't unique to my father. It was and still is the Sumi way. In olden days, when men and women returned from the field carrying heavy firewood, grains, and the day's harvest, Sumi men made sure that the heaviest load rested on their shoulders. The women carried lighter loads, not because we were weak, but because the men believed that it was their duty to bear the weight. When walking through the villages, men let women walk ahead, a quiet but powerful gesture of protection and respect. But when danger loomed, whether it was heading to war or going hunting, the men walked in the front, shielding the women from harm. Protection wasn't about control, it was about care. Such gentlemen, weren't they? During harvest season, after a long, exhausting day, a special lunch was prepared, often with large slices of meat, and would be shared equally among the workers. But if there was a sister, sister-in-law, or mother among the workers, the man in the family would quietly share a portion of his meat to the woman in the family. Now this is where the Sumi heart truly showed. Even though she had already received her share of meat, they'd still give her anyway. It wasn't about the meat. It was about the message that you women are treasured. Even during hunting, when the men divided their catch among themselves, if they spotted a woman nearby, even if she's a stranger, they would offer her a portion too. How kind is that? This wasn't charity, it was respect. Women weren't afterthoughts in our culture. We were central to it. Sumi men were known to be upset if anyone made unpleasant jokes about their sisters or in front of their sisters. To them, women were to be treated with utmost dignity and honor. Their protectiveness wasn't possessiveness, no, it was reverence. But let me tell you something, Sumi women, we're not damsels in distress. There's a reason why we're considered an epitome of strength. Let me take you back to a moment that defined us. Once a woman sat weaving alone at home while all the men had gone to the field to work. The enemy, knowing the vulnerability of the village, came to attack her. But she wasn't defenseless. With remarkable courage and sharp instinct, she struck down the enemy using a weaving tool called arkase. In her honor, the mekela that I'm wearing today, called arki mini, was woven. And we Sumi women continue to wear it even today as a reminder that our strength, it's not just physical, it's rooted in intuition, courage, and unbreakable will. We don't just survive, we defend, we protect, and we endure. Sumis are known far and wide for their big hearts and generosity. When strangers passes through a Sumi village, they make sure that the stranger don't leave the village without a meal, a beverage, or a drink. If we invite you for a meal, expect meat the size of your palm and nothing less. We don't do stingy. In our ancestral days, families held the Feast of Merit, a grand